Yeah, my name's Chris Howell, and I've been working in multi-channel retailing now for about 10 years. I started at Tesco.com and on their graduate scheme, and I had various roles in their development and operations organisation before then taking on the head of operations and infrastructure role, and then latterly heading up their UK software development and engineering practice. And then moved across to Dixons, where I took the IT director's job for e-commerce, and then in the last 12 months picked up the rest of customer systems, so that's retail, marketing, our services brand know-how, and the contact centres. Now as a group, we trade across 26 countries in Europe. We have pure play and multi-channel brands, of which Dixons and Pixmania are our major pure play brands, and our multi-channel ones. That's Sovolos, by the way, that's our Greek brand. And you know, our core purpose is to bring life to technology. Now, for those of you that went into a Currys store or a PC World store probably about 3 years ago, bringing life to technology was very much just a statement as opposed to something we actually did. You kind of walked in, you tried to get out of there without touching anything. It was a bit dark, it was a bit dingy, and it really didn't bring to life the shopping trip. And this is a device that we use to look after our operations and plan our developments every year. So it's an easy place to shop. I can get what I want when I want it, through to we make things work and we keep them working, and we deal with queries brilliantly and actually complaints, because we do get them. And I mean, when you look at what we're doing this year, we're going to further extend our range so that customers can get what they want. And in terms of dealing with queries and complaints brilliantly and making things work and keeping them working, we've launched our know-how services on the 1st of March. But it is an ongoing journey, so we aren't in any way all the way there. And the journey is a little bit about what I'm going to talk about today, because as retailers, and certainly as an IT organisation in a retail market, we're adapting to a much more customer-centric world. Our customers are in many different places, and actually we have to be where they are. So in terms of I can get what I want, I think when you talk about the multi-channel shopping trip, it's a lot more about I can get what I want, where I want it, when I want it. And it's really created a lot more challenges. And in order to succeed in that world, the IT department needs to kind of break out of its shell a little bit and take ownership, and certainly a share of the ownership for the customer experience piece, because at the end of the day, that's what we enable and that's what we're here for. And so what I'm going to do is go through some of the journey that I've had through Tesco and Dixons, and I think there are some parallels with IT in those organisations. And then Deri's going to give you a bit of context of how Cyvism's helped me open the door to the minds of my techies, and then we'll just sum that up and do some questions at the end. So where did we start? It's a fairly binary world, really. I mean, if you go into most places, most IT departments do use the terminology IT and the business. I was talking to the business the other day, and it's like, no, we are actually part of the same piece. And the user error, or the error being between the screen and the seat, are things that are said in jest, but often a true word. And I think when I look at Dixons, for example, so with our know-how services, when you arrive at somebody's house and you're collecting their laptop and you're going to take it away from them because you're going to fix it, when that's somebody's business, when someone works at home and you're about to take their very precious device that has got not only all of their work, but also all of their memories, if you don't understand the emotion and the experience that related to that, you just can't deliver.